Hello and welcome, I am Carynx, and this is Dark Souls 3. We're back in Filing Shrine right after the end of the last episode, which carried on for 15 minutes, so not as long as I thought it would carry on. Anyway, it was one hell of an amazing co-op session we had there. Those are the kind of co-ops I like to see. And we netted almost 40k souls out of that entire experience, so I am going to buy the 20k tower key today. Buy 17. Might be 2 and 4, it's 18. I'm gonna buy one of these and get the stone palm up as well while we're here, because I will be switching to that before long.
Just one.
Reinforce a weapon, that is indeed what I want to do, but I want to reinforce my shields. Not this one, but this one. Get it to +2. Nice. It already has 10 more stability than what I have now. Actually, yeah, it has 12 more stability than what I have now. As for the rest of you, I don't believe there's anything I want at the moment. I have 16k left. These are going to go toward a level up. I'm going to get at one point of strength out of the way real quick. And here we are. Well then, before we go any further, I should probably make good use of the tower key that I bought. Key to the decrepit tower behind the Filing Shrine, which leads to the bell tower. And the bell tower is the grave of Firekeeper's past. When a Firekeeper served her purpose, she is led to true darkness, where she enjoys a long-deserved sleep. Sounds somber in a way, but also depressive. Either way, it's the key to the big tower that leads up to the crow's nest, so we don't need to do the tree jump anymore. Along with a few other good items that we're going to snag. And another seed. Appreciate it. Key required ahead. Very true. Up and up the tower we go. Well, that's probably the best view of Lothric Castle that we're gonna get in the entire game. Anyway, down here's the crow nest, which I'm gonna go and lock real quick. Or rather, the shortcut to it. Reminds me I should have put my form negation spell on. Could come handy in here. Don't think I have any more trades to do with you, do I? Don't think you'd be interested in dung pie. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Would you care for by the boot branch? No. There's a few items I still have, but I don't really remember what these guys are interested in. Probably nothing I still have on my personage. Already did the chime once, didn't I? Yeah, I already did it before. Well, don't think I have anything then. Unless you take a ring of sacrifice for something. You do not. So I have nothing more to trade with you. Well, the crow trades are a bit limited compared to the previous games. Pretty sure we've done most of the interesting ones. The remaining ones being down to some more refined and seldom found items. Some even downright unique. As I recall, you can turn in the infinite homeward bone item you find in the untended graves for a Titanite lab. Anyway, my destination lies up this elevator. Ah, I heard patches have spawned in. Wonderful. This gives us a good view of the spawn area. Though there aren't any items up here. Look at that, you can see both the bonfires. The Helix Gundia for one, and over this way the grave one. And somewhere back in that hole back there is where we came out of. Wait, if I'm seeing that right, does that mean we spawned literally in the castle's shadow? I'm looking forward to the low explanation behind why we were buried in that place specifically. And stripped of all possessions in the process, save for a club and a plank shield. Anyway, Firekeeper's Soul, that is one of the treasures up this way. It's a key item, right? Yeah, it is. Soul of a Firekeeper who returned from the abyss. This Firekeeper preserves the bonfire and serves its champion. She is said to have soothed and accepted a dark sigil, which has tainted her soul. And yet, her soul will one day embed itself in the bosom of another Firekeeper. And that day is today. Still, there are more items to grab here. So I suggest we get to the grabbing part. Need to get back down the bell tower though. With the big bell on it that I didn't bother to move into camera view. Right. Patches. You noble twigfuck.
Be more careful. By the gods, curiosity is gonna kill you kittens. Some places are better left alone, you know. Oh, sorry. Am I a tad too late?
How did you even lock the door behind you? Behind me. Doesn't open from the side. I'm sure you could fit your hand through there somehow and operate it still.
Have no fear. There's beauty in death. Besides, you're surrounded by ladies. Every man's dream, right?
Prefer the life ones, to be honest. Not at all what I came here for. But we still got a way out here. There, come on. I'll be the dangerous one. And the Ashen Estus, the normal Estus ring. The Ashen one you find in untended graves as well. Where are you? There you are. Increases HP restored with Estus flask. Yeah, basically just buffed the healing from the flask by 20%, and the Ashen one does the same for the blue bar. This ring was entrusted to a certain Firekeeper, but in the end she never met her champion, and in soon tragic farce, became a favourite tale of the masses. Well done. And of course we've got the Firekeeper set now as well. Doesn't offer much in the way of protection, does it? More than what I'm wearing now though, in most aspects. Robe worn by the guardian of the shrine, the Firekeepers are robbed of light to better serve as vessels for souls. Only those who cherish the riving, searing darkness were given the Keeper's black attire. This is actually stronger than the Conjurator robe in most aspects. Physical first and foremost, maybe not so much the elemental ones. You're really crap against magic and truth. More poise though. There, still have you in here. Go away. Right, Patches, I'm in a state of mild displeasement with you. That is a word I just invented. You have displeased me to the point I had to invent a new word for it.
You're alive. Now, hold your horses. Let's have a nice talk about this. I'll come clean. I did you wrong. I didn't mean it, though. Not one bit. You get these urges, running the business and all, and I hate myself for it. I do. You know what I mean. Terrible, really. But I can see you'll forgive me.
I will do no such thing.
After all. And that's what counts, right?
How about I knock you down to the bottom of Firelink Shrine? Well-placed kick should do the trick.
Oh, for heaven's sake, no need to jest with a face like that. You're still alive, and I'm here grovelling in the dirt, so to speak. Oh, I know. Here, a token of my sincerity. Right and proper, huh?
A rusted gold coin.
We're just a couple of outcasts. Let's make the best of it.
Oh, so now you have a talk feature.
Ah, I see you've met Carynx.
Indeed I have.
Sneaking rodent. But he did me a good turn back in Lothric Dungeon. Doubtless I should do something about that little debt. Well, maybe not. Well, I can hardly believe he's still standing.
Can hardly believe I'm not killing you. But I feel like it'd be a pointless effort anyway. Who knows, maybe there's actually a dozen Patches and another one will just take your place if I do. Anyway, while we're here, could stock up on a few more coins. Actually, I'm gonna be careful on how many I spend. I should keep like 5. Those are very expensive embers. I should keep like 5 of my...
Thanks, good compere.
Oh, this time his dialogue didn't somewhat glitch out, unlike in the cathedral. The shrine handmaid has a ring for sale, which costs 5k I believe, and I might as well buy it while I'm here. Which would be the Eloit's shield ring. 2.5k. Well, fair enough. Not looking too great on wooden bolts.
Ashen.
Well, we're getting to the point where wooden bolts are kind of an unnecessary expense anyway. I can easily afford the standard ones by now. Anyway, while we're here, how about we take care of something real quick. Tower on the wall. Do you know the drill? I'm gonna go pay a quick visit to the deepest cell in all of Lothric once again. I will keep doing this until I get what I want. And I will get what I want one of these days. We have 2 dark rays we can farm now. How did that hit me? I was attacking him actually, but it was still on the stairs, so the attack didn't really pan out. That was dumb. I was going to attack him and I must have dropped slightly off the stairs by the sides instead of attacking. I didn't move. Well, that's a nuisance. Anyway, you know the drill. Should pop a coin, get my Crystal Sage rapier out. There you are. 210 item discovery, let's go. Oh, dodge. Oh yeah, I can't really. Was gonna say I don't have a shield on, do I? Gauntlet. Not what I came here for by all means, but fair enough. I'm gonna get my shield back on. Then I'm gonna check the one dark grave down in the swamp as well. After that we'll move back to the tower in the swamp and check out the upper bridge above the swamp. Because it's pretty much the one area we didn't explore yet. So yeah, that and the little section with the crab and the 3 elder crews. After that I'm pretty sure we can move on and deal with the Abyss Watchers ourselves. At least there are no 3 well-placed fire orbs to pretty much take care of the elder crews. Provided you hit them. Farron Keep, that's where we want to go. Quick and painless this will be. Alright, I am not gonna sit around here cutting my way through these mobs for long. We're just gonna move on through. Ew. Nice. That is not so nice. At least not for me. Okay, can I actually keep my block up for a moment here? Nope. No sir. Okay, I need to get out of here. There you are. Cracked red eye orb. Red eye orb. Well, that isn't what I wanted you to drop. Either way, just get them through to the bonfire now. I think my gold coin might have expired before I even killed him. But there will be more dark rays we can kill as we go. 2 more of them in fact, and it's the 2 before the boss room that we saw in the end of the last episode. Managed to gap break him, but I didn't actually get the repost in time. Very sad. Anyway, our destination lies around the corner here. And up the ladder. Down to the deal with first. Let's see if the crab and the grooves over there, elder grooves over that way for next time. One second. Might as well take advantage of the soup being here, right? Right, I won't need the poison ring for anything up then, so the question is what would be useful to equip instead? Can't really think of anything specific. Well, there, how about that? I have my defense while I'm at full health. Could be useful for what we're about to go up against. A very large demon. And demons are weak to magic, aren't they? We've got the right equipment for that. And look at you. We're somewhere up at the bridge again. Been a long time since we were around here. Right at the foot of the castle again, and they can see the perimeter wall of the Farron Wood. It's a passage we took down from the ended settlement. There you can see the cathedral, and I'm pretty sure that section you can see over that way is the perimeter section near what leads to the bus room. Yeah, you can see the bus room building in the back as well, just behind the big bridge gate. And over that way, the glistening sea. Along with what I perceive to be the edge of the map. It's a bit odd, isn't it? It feels like you should be able to see further than you actually can see it. It's as if it stopped rendering at that point. Probably just the edge of the map. It's a bit closer than it should be, I think. It's probably also a kind of two-dimensional effect rather than a 3D effect. Like proper 3D rendering. In any case, we've escaped the noxious fumes below. Huh. There's an entire stretch of beach running below the bridge, below Lafric Castle. Interesting. Yeah, that's the demon that we're about to fight. And over this way we can just see a lot more woodland. And it seems like the sea sort of culminates into a small lake over that way. A river more like, which is probably the one that's flowing through Iryfell, which is just about visible in the background there. Yeah, that's the boss room. So it's not the building is so over that way though. So what building did you see this way? We'll have to have a closer look at it when I get there. Oh, maybe the cursed Great Oak boss room. In any case, time for Green Blossom, time for Magic Weapon. Let's do this. This guy fights kind of like the Asylum Demon, except he's a lot more Dark Souls 3-ish in terms of attack speed, and he also has the annoying ability to throw rocks at you. Oh, still have the ring on. Oh, did I manage to break your leg? Yes, I did. You're still far from defenseless though. In fact, they're kind of a little bit scarier than you used to be. There, you're done for though. Good riddance. Still have you on, I didn't even notice. Should be using the Great Swamp Ring. Was using the Loitering in the co-op too, wasn't I? Ember. Great Axe. Ember. And this is the gate that leads back into Lothric Castle. I think. At least it used to be before whatever happened to it happened. Anyway, what's interesting is what lies beyond this gate over that way. Rather than use the shield ring here, I should be using the sword ring. I don't expect anything that's waiting up ahead to be that imposing. There are more small crystal lizards though, so hitting them in time will be a thing. I should go for this one first. And there's the second one. And so, behold where we are. That's a section where we found Yol. But now we find ourselves on the other side of it. And like I said back in the, what was it, the 4th episode that we were standing over that way? Yes, the lightning spear miracle. And you... Was this a soul or an ember? Neither, it was a dragon crest shield. You... Ah. At least I can repost stairs in this game. You can't in the first one. Anyway, managed to get them all. Oh. My luck of not getting hit had to end sometime. That was like an ultra instinct moment there for a second. Anyway, there's no way to get the door open. What is interesting to me is this pilgrim over this way though, that's very much dead, but it looks different than the I'm trying to kick. That's not working. He looks different than the other pilgrims where the shading is concerned. And of course the gate remains closed forevermore. All that this provides us is a way to get back. But yeah, as you can see over that way is the undead settlement. Along with this stuff again. Pretty sure we looked at it before, but there's this weird low poly buildings in the background. No idea what those are supposed to be. Then yeah, there we see again the gate from where we came. Which means this tower right up there, that would have to be the one where the gargoyles dropped us. And the Batwing demons. I took 4 damage from that, come on. Yeah, it's a curious thing. In any case, I can put the poison bite ring back on because I don't need anything else. And we'll soon be returning to the marsh. Oh, I like this. I have 6 of them now. That's a +5 weapon right there. Specifically, it's gonna be a +5 weapon once I get it. Because I'm not going to spend them on the longsword. It does make for a nice sniping spot, I suppose. Anyway, back down into the marsh we go, and from here we are going to face off against... Yes, I did it. We're going to face off against the crab next. That'll be fun. But not very challenging, because right now we still have our trusty friend, the giant archer, on our side. So, back down the ladder we go. In case you're wondering about the crystal lizard, it should be around the bridge somewhere. We've briefly been here at a previous point before we headed into the Cathedral of the Deep and already cleared that stuff out. Right then. To our left we are gonna find a couple of mad crows, and then the crab is right behind here. Not that we really need to be worried about fighting it. Just get it back to the tree here and the giant will do the rest. Alright. Now I just need to not get hit by the crab. Oh, get out of there. Nice. The arrows will always stagger the crab as well, so it makes for a nice riposte opportunity. Okay, it's a lingering dragon crest to run. That means the bellowing one, which would be the 20% ring, is gonna be located in Irithyll dungeon. The crab just dropped me a Titanite shard. And it's a bit low. I can probably do like 12k almost. I'd need to collect around 25k souls before I can get 2 level ups in again. Anyway, we're gonna continue on this path and get ready to deal with the Elder Crows. There's 3 of them. And they will be very fun to defeat. but I'm quite confident in my pyromancy. Yeah, it's just around the corner here. Two more of the mad ones to clear out first, though. Right, let's try your best, shall we? At least here I actually have enough space to dodge. And I'm not as much in thick swamp water where that's not possible to do. Okay, so maybe I should approach this one from the side over here though. Don't want to aggro them both. Okay, please go out of my way. Oh, that was I did aggro them both. It went well though. Better so than usually. Oh, I'm glad to have some pyromancy. I'm very glad to have pyromancy. Just a poison gem, but the interesting loot wasn't the gem, rather it was the bow and the hat they drop, which you get for killing the two specific ones. Oddly enough, the third one doesn't have anything at all. This is a bit peculiar, is it not? Anyway, that's all of this stuff done, so we'll be making our way to the perimeter bonfire now. And then I should end the episode again. Over there it is. I see it. And the door. The ominous door. Pointless ahead. Well, that's not true. There's a load of cinder ahead. Our first one. Yeah, you know, maybe I should go deal with this guy first. Not too much point in the poison bite ring anymore now. And I should depoison myself. Thanks for the Estus. Even dropped something. A hollow gem. That's a curious item. Not gonna have any use for it though for a while still. And another shriving stone. Took the third one, right? Yeah. Right then. Up this way we go and onto the bonfire. Yeah, you go keep killing those. Give me some free souls. Are you approaching me, good sir? I am under the impression It is a wise idea to approach me, good sir. Because it will... Oh yeah, it's full health. Very well, carry on, sir. More cracked orbs. Well, I might as well pick off the 2 dark graves while I'm here. What's the harm in it? Do you suppose they like fire damage? Oh yeah, my hand is in the wrong slot now. Actually, God broke you with that. Down you go. Another cracked right eye orb. Well, it ain't what I came here for. I came for the bonfire. But yeah, this makes for a decent farming spot. Well, we will make ample use of it before long. And I have my 25k souls, so all the better. And now I realize we're at the point where I really should be completing the old questline already, but more on that in the next episode.